What do you think they're going to be?
I think they're going to win more than 10 games.
You think they're going more than 10?
Absolutely.
That's like crazy optimism.
Well, I'm very optimistic.
Why?
Well, because I think they have demonstrated that they're only going to get better. I thought Sunday night, I felt that the offense was sort of lackluster. They haven't been on all cylinders yet. But you look around the league, that's throughout the league.
Yeah. Can I ask you another question, even though you're supposed to be interviewing me?
Yeah, ask me questions.
When you talk about hitting people, like you were talking about hitting
Burt Jones.
Burt Jones, yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
You seem like such a nice guy. I mean, you seem
know,
like such a nice guy. How do you like?
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. But today my life has changed. So
back then you weren't as nice of a guy.
Yeah. I just wanted to be a monster and a killer.
You did.
But I wanted to kill you.
That's. Do you know a picture?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. It's a very violent game, and you must have a violent attitude. I run over my mother and my grandmother to play football and get to that quarterback.
That's the thing. Is like I'm maybe I don't know if all journalists are like this, but I don't really like violence. Like it doesn't appeal to me. Like I don't like getting punched or hit or whatever.
Yeah, I know it. Well, hey man.
But you enjoy that?
I love that.
Why?
Yeah. Well, because I sort of grew up frustrated, but I wasn't taking no prisoners.
Yeah.
And so I took all that aggression out, and I compacted into football because it was legal.
Right.
Football was a vehicle for me to come out of the I would say disenfranchised, underlooked, overlooked, and it's just been a well life for me now.
What about doing TV? I mean, there's nothing competitive about it, right? I mean, it's kind of like you get a little rush, but there's no.
Well, it's an opportunity to embrace the Washington Redskins fans throughout this Mid-Atlantic.
Yeah.
And we're going to do that, and we're going to do it with you, too.
Yeah, and then we're going to be bigger than Ellen DeGeneres, remember?
Oprah Winfrey, too.
Yeah, and Oprah, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Ellen is the first yardstick.
She's the yardstick.
Then maybe we can ramp it up to Oprah.
That's right.
And then we can do the book club, too.
Yeah, let me ask you this here.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite athlete locally around here?
Current?
Current and past.
I mean, does Cal Ripken count? Because I grew up loving Cal Ripken. Because my dad's from Baltimore.
Oh, really?
And so I grew up a Baltimore Orioles fan, and Cal Ripken.
But did you grow up in Baltimore?
No, I didn't. But I grew up rooting for the Orioles, and I would say he's the only athlete when I met as like a reporter where I was like, wow, that was Cal Ripken. I felt a little bit in awe just because I had grown up.
You did? Okay.
Idolizing him, And I don't know if he's a good guy or not. I have no idea, but I just know that.
Have you met him?
I mean, just briefly in passing.
Well, you're going to be part of this show. Won't you invite him
Cal?
On the show?
Do you know Cal?
I don't know him, but I knew his father. Won't you just invite him on the show? Ask him to come on Dexter's Rush Hour with you.
Yeah, I mean, Cal Ripken, I would be honored to appear on this orange couch of Dexter's Rush Hour with you someday.
Yeah.
You guys can try to break each other's hands together.
We'll talk football and baseball.
Football and baseball.
And we'll give him an opportunity to come here and talk about what he needs to. So,
you want to know my favorite current athlete?
Yeah, who's your current?
I mean, there's a couple. I would say Chris Cooley's one of them. I like the way he interacts with fans. I
do too.
His persona.
Yeah.
London Fletcher from the Redskins, obviously.
He has a lot of passion.
Fletcher? Yeah, there's nothing that you can't like about him.
Yeah, I know.
But I think hockey is kind of my new little passion here. Have you been to hockey games?
I've never been to a hockey game.
It's kind of cool, and there's like a little bit of violence too, which might appeal to you.
It does. I like that.
Yeah, I think you should get some Washington Capitals on set with you here. Because
who's the top? Who's the number one hockey player with the Capitals?
I mean, Alex Ovechkin, the Russian. You've heard of him?
Can he speak English?
Yeah, a little bit.
Because I don't know Russian.
Yeah, you've never met Alex Ovechkin?
No, I don't. I've never heard of him.
Come on.
No, I don't know nothing about hockey.
But he's like the most popular athlete in Washington right now.
Gilbert Arenas isn't
and I think Alex Ovechkin is.
I think Gilbert or the baseball player Strasburg.
Yeah, maybe Strasburg. I think Ovechkin. I would argue Ovechkin.
You will?
Yeah.
What is your inspiration? Who in this journalism field? Most of these guys go off and do television. Some of them become columnists. Big sports guys like Mike Wilborn, Tony Kornheiser. What is your inspiration? What do you want to do?
I have no idea what I want to do. But I will say, when I moved to Washington, at first I was working for a Whole Foods supermarket.
Oh, well, that's why.
Do you know Whole Foods?
Well, they got to pay for this.
Whole Foods? We can get them in for some sponsorship?
Yeah, we need that sponsorship.
I worked in the cheese department. Maybe we could get like free cheese.
But Whole Foods is a place I go on a daily basis.
You do? Do you ever shop in the cheese department?
No, I go to the this is an organic store. I go to I just go around and get all the different beans, vegetables, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really do too much cheese.
Well, that's what I was doing. Anyhow, I would say that Wilbon and Kornheiser were definitely the people when I moved here, and I read the Washington Post sports section every day. Those were the guys I sort of wanted to be like. Obviously, there were no blogs exactly right then, but you know, because I'll be honest, I think that sometimes it seems a little silly to spend your whole life, you know, writing about grown men playing games with balls, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, with balls. Hey, won't you be the center? Let me get out of here and you snap it to me.
I don't know.
I'm the quarterback.
Yeah, you've made some threats about a certain part of my body.
Well, I want you to snap. Come on, let's snap the ball.
Yeah, but I'm not a football player.
I'll put you out here, put my hand on there, and you snap it to me.
I've never played offensive line.
Let's just try it.
Are you going to knock me over?
No.
What do you want me to do?
You got to get down. Let me show you.
Yeah, show me.
Okay.
Why don't I be the quarterback?
No, you can't touch my balls now. I know you probably want to, but so you got to get down like this here, and then put your hand under there. Put your hand under there.
Where do you put your hand? I honestly don't know. I've never played quarterback.
Okay, you snap the ball. I'll show you. Now get in that good stand.
Look at that.
Like this. Hut!
Yeah. You are?
Yeah, see, there you go.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he actually did touch my balls, I think.
Yeah.
Did you ever play center?
I never played center.
You never played offensive line?
I never played offensive line.
Why is that?
Well, I'm sort of athletic, you know. I think those guys got big elephant legs. They're kind of slow. But some of them now, the game has changed a little bit. They've become more athletic.
But you had to play both ways, didn't you? So you never played offense at all?
I played tight end and receiver.
Okay. Can I ask you one other question as long as we're being
Not too many more, because I think you're going to kind of fade out on me. You might not come on the show. So when Stephanie calls, you're going to be here.
Yeah, I've already got a three time a month agreement with you. Did you see? Do you know this whole thing that's going on with the Mexican reporter with the Jets? Have you heard about this?
Oh, yeah, I saw that a little bit. You tell me what you think about it. Were you there?
I was not there. It was in New York. I was here. But what did you think about female reporters?
I thought it was a double standard, because at that time they started this in the 80s that women can come into the men's locker room, but no men can go in the women's locker.
Right.
And so I don't think that's justice.
Well, I don't think that women really go into women's locker rooms either. Like usually they don't open up the women's locker rooms to.
Why could they open up the men's locker room?
I don't understand.
I think you should take that to Congress.
Well, I don't know if it's a congressional issue, but like,
we have to make it a congressional issue.
I would be uncomfortable. I mean, I would be uncomfortable if I had to talk to someone when I was naked.
Yeah.
I mean, we probably wouldn't sit around the kitchen table and like have.
Do you sit around the table like nude?
No, that's what I'm saying. We probably wouldn't do that. Like, I mean, do you?
Oh yeah, I just sit up there with balls out there, just having breakfast.
You would?
Yeah, why
that's
not?
No, I mean, I feel a little. Maybe you've spent more time talking to people naked than I have, and that's why. Like, you got training.
I think we all should walk around sometimes, sort of just nude.
But. I mean, it's like a workplace. Do you know what I mean? Like, if they saw her in a bar, it'd be something different. But this is like a workplace.
It's a workplace.
Like right now, you wouldn't go up to any of your female.
No, I wouldn't. Yeah. Okay. Well, Dan, I tell you what, we really thank you for coming.
Okay.
And I'm glad I got a commitment out of it.
This is a great experience. I know you just broke my hand again.
All right, good. We're gonna take it back to Fantasy Island.